Hello Libra, welcome to your Day of the Dead reading. And today's reading is going to be an ancestral check-in for you guys. Happy Halloween, happy Day of the Dead, whatever you celebrate today. Make sure you leave something out for your ancestors and things like that. If you don't know by now, I am Auji. And this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. The first card that we do have coming out is a card, a message from your ancestors. And your message from your ancestors want you to adopt the law of transcendence, okay? And that beautiful music in the background, that is from Sage, my puppy. Yes, you. She learning her name, so I get happy every time she... Sage. Hey, girl. Yeah, she know her name. But, anyways, this is that lovely music is Sage playing with her lamb chop. So I hope that it does not interfere with the reading too much. But your ancestors want you to adopt the law of transcendence. And this is you getting more into having a deep respect for the dark side or the unknown. And this is you going into beyond yourself, beyond your identity. We've been talking about identity for a very, very, very long time. And this is your ancestors going in there that says that you need to kind of like go beyond oneself, go beyond even your way of thinking, like think all the way outside of the box. And this has a lot to do with your fears. This has a lot to do with like shortcomings. Like think about it as if you weren't you. If you weren't you, what would you say about the situation? If you got out of this type of identity that you play as, this identity that you have as yourself, what would you kind of say about the situation? It kind of makes me want to play some like spooky music. Maybe I'll key the spooky music in the background. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to get a direct message. All right. Direct message from one of your ancestors that are closest to you. Direct message. The direct message from your ancestors that are closest to you is Magic Guardian. The message is unlock the magic within. Unlock your magic. There is an ancestor that knows how brilliant you are. Somebody knows just how creative you are. Somebody knows just how magical you are. Somebody knows deep down inside how confident you are, how just explosive, how passionate you are. And they want you to unlock that. They want you to definitely unlock that. Tap into your fire-like energy. Tap into your creative energy. And unlock all that good stuff that they know about you. There's something that you probably do with yourself. And you probably don't know that your ancestor is present. Or maybe you know that this ancestor is present. Maybe there's someone that you heard about when you were a child that passed away. Or something when you were a child. It's like an old ancestor, old relative. And maybe you always felt connected to them. Maybe you're born on the same day. Maybe this could be some type of loved one that kind of passed or something like that. But your ancestor that's closest to you, your ancestor is holding on to your fire. Okay? And we're definitely going to tap more into this once we go into our Wise Ones readings, which are on Wednesdays. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you can catch all of these gems. Okay? So your ancestor wants you to kind of like tap into this energy, okay? Tap into this type of energy. Tap into your magical energy. Your ancestors want you to kind of bring yourself alive. I feel like there's a person that could be getting stuck in some type of reality or stuck in some type of identity that they place their self in. And this identity that you place yourself in, you're going to realize that something is a prison. Something gives you no room to grow. Something gives you no room to create. Something gives you no room to even heal. Something is a prison. I do feel like once you adopt the law of transcendence, once you kind of open up different perspectives, even your different perspectives, like you see what you have to say about this, but what does your shadow have to say? What does your inner child has to say? What does your divine feminine has to say? What does your divine masculine has to say? What does your inner teenager has to say about a situation? It seems like somebody has been dictating something, and there's a need for you to understand all different sides. And then go beyond that and understand what is in the unknown, what is hiding from you. There's always something that you can find out. Something is definitely hiding from you. All right, so we're going into the Ancestor Collective. The Ancestor reading. Let's see. What messages do we have for Libra? All right, the first round is, what does Libra's ancestors know about their life purpose in this incarnation? So in this incarnation you are now, what does your ancestors know about your life purpose that can help you? What does Libra's ancestors know about Libra's life purpose in this incarnation? Okay. Okay, so in this incarnation, what I can see coming up from right now with this, you have the King of Cups. So somebody had some type of really, really challenging childhood. You do have the Prince of Arrows here coming through with the 10 of Arrows and the 6 of Cups here. All right, so it looks like you have... There's some type of fast-moving action with this Prince of Arrows coming in. There's also some type of fast-moving... For some of you guys, you're going to get some type of really, really fast epiphanies. I read this thing, and this is not Divine Masculine. This is not for just Divine Feminine, so I want to make that clear. But I watched this video, and it was talking about how the feminine body reacts, or how the feminine... taps into their energy. It's the energy that happens during ovulation for the feminine being, okay? For women, this happens during ovulation, and you tap into this energy that you'll be able to finish projects that would have taken you months, but you're able to finish that within like a week. So you muster all this energy. For some of you guys, you may feel lazy, you may feel unproductive, but then you get into this burst of energy where you're able to finish a lot of things. I know that's me. That's probably you, where I'll get into and I'll put something off, and then next thing you know, I have a burst of energy where I'm doing a whole bunch, and I finish so many different projects, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could just apply this to every single week, then I will be so much further ahead. It's not that you're behind, you're used to working that way. And also it's also a term that's called, like, I don't know if it's called like jam, it's like packed scheduling or pack something, where you can do something in like 1 week that's like 2 months or a whole month's worth of work or something like that. So I do feel like that there is some type of really, really big epiphany that you get from your past. It looks like that there is some type of action from your past, and the fact that these are the only two people that we see, there is a relationship that's from your past that keeps you in this cycle, okay? Your life's purpose is supposed to get up out of that type of cycle. There is some type of relationship from the past. There is some type of past energy that's a part of your purpose, is kind of healing your past. For some of you guys, there is some type of cycle that it is that you're stuck in, and there's a need for you to kind of heal that. You do have the King of Cups. There is some type of practice that you get into to be able to get into this King of Cups energy, where you're able to sit with the good moments, the bad moments, the good memories, the bad memories, the good feelings, the bad feelings, instead of being consumed by bad or negative emotions. It looks like that there could be a lot of negativity from some type of past. You do have the 10 of Arrows. That's a lot. For some of you guys, you suffered a lot of betrayal. But this betrayal here can lead to some type of new door. So for some of you guys, you're going to go through a series of, I don't know why I'm feeling like a wounded warrior or something like that, but someone is the protagonist in their story, but they go through this go through this type of phase, or they go through this energy of not feeling like the warrior, feeling like the actual wounded victim. Until you realize that you are the warrior in the situation, you will kind of like grow, you will move. There is a very, very significant love relationship here. You have Isis and Osiris. So there is a very, very particular relationship here. For some of you guys, there may be a sibling relationship. Isis and Osiris were siblings that fell in love, okay? Which is weird. That is just very, very weird. Very, very weird. But I guess that's how they was doing things back in the day. It ain't up to me to judge, okay? But they were siblings that kind of fell in love. I do feel like that there could be some type of sibling thing for some of you guys. Your life's purpose, there could be some type of sibling rivalry that's coming out, or some type of family thing that's happening. This is a cycle. This is cyclic. It looks like you see Cupid has these arrows. For some of you guys, there's also some type of tries. It's given like 10 tries. 10 is going to be your magic number, whether it's years, whether it's tries, whether it's something. 10 is going to be a magic number for somebody. As you can see, the Prince of Arrows are throwing, it's like throwing the daggers, throwing a whole bunch of things to get you up out of this cycle. Something has to be painful. It's almost getting like Cupid doesn't want to hurt you, but you'll hurt even more standing in some type of presence. Okay, so the fact that is Cupid, it looks like that there's some type of love relationship, or somebody kept getting hurt when it comes to love. Somebody's first memories of love, those like early, really, really early memories of love, is like, it could be very, real traumatic. Somebody could have been brought up in some type of dysfunctional type of loving environment or something like that. All right. So let's see. What is the next thing that we have? All right. What is your role or purpose within... Okay, what is your role or purpose with your ancestors in your most recent incarnation with them? What was your role or purpose? All right, your role or purpose. You have the 7 of Arrows coming out. Also, you have also the 6 of... You also have, and I knew the Queen of... Okay, so your role. Look at these arrows here. That's a lot of arrows. So somebody's role was your role in your ancestors' life. Okay, your role with your ancestors and the last time you incarnated with them. Okay, so you have incarnated with this ancestor. Okay, this is the ancestor that you have incarnated with. Let me make sure this is like on the page here. So your most recent role, not your most recent role, your role or purpose within the collectives in your most recent incarnation, So there was something that you had to do. You do have the 7 of Arrows. You have the 6 of, Wands, and you have the Queen of Wands here. In your last incarnation with your ancestor, this was something that you did. You had to do something bold, something that this could have been a bad thing. Okay, you do have the 7 of Arrows. There was something that you had to do in order to get along, to get on, or to get moving, or to get ahead, or something like that. The 6 of Wands lets me know that you got some type of recognition for some type of hard work. There was something that you did not really, really want to do. Okay. And doesn't it look like this person is on get back? So for some of you guys, you could be paying for some type of past trauma. There's something that you didn't want to do. This could have, or something that is deemed bad, okay? It's almost like you got to do exactly what it is that you got to do. Like you did something, you didn't care how nobody felt about it. You did something for you. You did this bold move. So I feel like for some of you guys, there's a need for you to be bold, be bolder. For some of you guys, you care way too much about what other people think about certain things. I feel like your ancestors are here to remind you, like, do you even know who you're made of? Do you even know who you are? Like, do you even know who you are? Do you even know who you made of? Do you even know, like, where you're coming from? Okay. There was something that you did on your own. You do have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something was very, very hard. I do feel like somebody could have lived in some type of regret. Okay, so there could be some type of temptation here or something like that. The Prince of... It's almost given like Romeo and Juliet, like you followed your heart to the end. To the end. It's just that you are the queen. Like, you didn't care if, like, family stood against it. You didn't care if friends or family stood against whatever it is that you did. You kind of followed your heart to the end. All right? All right, let's see how your ancestors want to make sense of your past in this incarnation. All right? How they want to make sense of your past in this incarnation and learn from it. All right? So you have the 9 of Wands here coming out. You have the 3 of Arrows coming out. And you have the 3 of... So your ancestors want to remind you that even though something has been hard, like you've been through harder. Like, this is like a time where even though something has been hard, and that is why there's a need for you to explore your dark side. Explore something about you, because you explored your dark side. You got the recognition for it, and you became the queen with some type of bold move that you did. You became the queen, okay? You became the one in charge. You became the one that everybody was looking at because of some type of bold move, because you kind of like adopted some type of dark side. You were not afraid to kind of dig into your dark side. Even though something is very, very hard right now, you have the 9 of Wands here. Something is very, very hard. And not only is something very, very hard, you are heartbreaking. The 3 of Wands, your ships are coming in, and there needs to be some forward movement action. The fact that you are in the 9 of Wands, right? And you are in the 3 of Swords here. And you still have the 3 of Wands here, which means there's forward movement action, good work. It's time to continue. This is some type of good work. It's time to continue here. Your ships are coming in. There's more work that needs to be done. Spirit is like, there is more work that needs to be done. There's a need for you to get up. Like, your ancestors are telling you, like, there's a need for you to get up. There's a need for you to get back into the game. There's a need for you to kind of like really, really like turn into the boss that I know you are, okay? You do have the Queen of Coins. So this is the hands-on queen. This is you nurturing your pentacles. This is you being of good health. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your business. So this is kind of like the ancestors are trying to remind you so you can handle your business. Okay, so I want to know what we're going to definitely clarify, but your ancestors need you to handle your business here. Okay, you do have the Prince of Arrows, and it is like you're in this cyclic energy where you're staying on the floor. You're staying on the floor. You're letting something hurt you over and over and over again. You're replaying some type of hurt, and your ancestors need to remind you. So there's some type of archetypes that you are being drawn to right now. And these archetypes are, or they're queens, or there could be biblical stories. It's like people of insane strength, okay? Lots of courage. People who may have done things that people did not quite approve of, but they did their thing, and now they're known. I just talked about Isis and Osiris, and I'm over there judging. Like, 2 siblings that fell in love, like, what the hell? But they had a whole, like, I guess, empire or something like that. There's a need for you to kind of, like, turn. So Spirit also wants you to pivot point into your happiness. There's something that you're trying to avoid doing because you don't want to be seen as bad. You don't want to be seen as, you want to do the right thing. You want to be justice, okay? You want to be the one who is fair all the time and always doing the right thing. Well, in your suit, you do have the 7 of arrows, okay? In your suit, in your own makeup, there is some things that you may do that other people may deem you as a villain for doing. There are some things that you may do that other people may deem you as being wrong. There are sometimes you got to do exactly what it is that you have to do and not care what other people think. You cannot appease everybody, okay? If this person in the 7 of Swords card would have tried to appease everybody, she would have never made it to the Queen of Wands. And I do feel like the Queen of Wands is very, very the Queen of Wands is very, very symbolic here, because remember, the wands, they are not born into royalty, okay? They work their way up into royalty. And there may be somebody who knows what you're doing is actually wrong. Who knows who's ever pointing the finger at you and saying, okay, this is what you're doing and it's wrong. Who knows that that's wrong? Some of you guys are holding yourselves back because you really feel like that what you're doing is malicious. Okay, do you feel like that what you're doing is giving somebody else the short end of the stick? What is the short end of the stick if you can end up with the biggest half? If you don't end up with the biggest half, you know you're going to end up with the short end of the stick. Why can't you have the biggest half of the stick for once in your life? Your ancestors are reminding you, like, do you even know who you are? Yeah, all of this justice, peace, all of this kumbaya stuff is fine and dandy, but I need you to understand where your roots are. I need you to understand that if you got to get down and dirty, you're going to get down and dirty for you. If you got to let everybody fall on their ass to save you, that's what you got to do. There's a need for you to pop up out of this kind of like kumbaya, love and light. Everything is love and light energy, and tap into your dark side. Your dark side is going to get you to places where your light side just can't get you to. It just won't be able to get you to. Your light side will take the short end of the stick and be like, yeah, I'm fine with just that. There's a need for your inner Aries to come out, your inner shadow to come out and say, F that. I want the biggest end of the stick, and if you don't eat tonight, you do not eat. Period. Okay, ancestors. I just got in my bag a little bit with that. Just got in my bag. I think y'all triggered something. I don't know. If you felt that, like the video, please. Yeah, y'all triggered something. Y'all doing something. All right, so let's get into it. All right, let's see. All right, let's see something coming up next for you and how better to prepare for it. So what's coming up next for Libra and how should they prepare for it? What's coming up next for Libra and how should you prepare for it? Look at your justice coming. Justice is coming for you. Justice is coming for you. Justice is a work of the universe. You don't have to be justice, okay? You don't have to take matters into your own hands and be that. Justice is definitely coming up to you. You got the 8 of Wands. Something is moving really, really fast. Something is moving really, really fast. And you have the King of Coins. Get in alignment now. All right, get in alignment. You have Triumph. This is the World card here. There is a next step. Some of you guys are moving to the next step, okay? Moving to the next level, a really, really big next level. There, you also have the Hangman here. Also have the Hangman coming out. There is a big epiphany. But first thing we have is justice moving in fast. Okay, justice is moving in fast, and there's a need for you to get in alignment. Get in alignment with it. Get in position. So there may be something that you have to do. There may be something that needs to be done for you to get in position. You need to get yourself in position. You need to get yourself in the lane. This is the lane of justice. It don't matter how you get there. It don't matter what you do to get there. There is a need for you to get in the lane of justice. I remember when the pandemic first broke out and everybody was talking about people who decided to start businesses, people who decided to, start channels, start content, do things. And they're like, okay, while people are dying, you're deciding to make money. Those people are millionaires right now. baby, okay, it's either you gonna get with it or you gonna be just as affair. Like, no, I'd rather suffer. I'd rather sit here and be with the people who are, no. If there's an opportunity, there's a need for you to jump. Spirit is telling you to jump at opportunity. Something may seem bad. Something may not seem good in your mind. Okay, something may seem like you're doing something very, very malicious, but spirit is telling you how to work with your shadow. Your shadow is a little bit malicious, and that's not a bad thing. That this is how you were created. You were created with a lot of darkness in you. All in the, like the spiritual books that say how man is full of sin. Man is full of all that. You already have this already in you. Why are you denying it? When your purpose was made, God made you and your purpose, and he knew your flaws too. Some of your flaws are going to aid you to your purpose, to your promised land. So it's like, stop denying it. Stop denying your inner beast, okay? Stop denying it. There is some type of epiphany that you get. And for some of you guys, you may get an epiphany to kind of like forgive a person. You may get an epiphany to go back to somebody. You may get an epiphany to have an enemy and say, you know what? And we did talk about siding with the enemy. And this may be just so you can get to somewhere, just so you can get in the line of some type of success, some type of justice. There's a need for you to align yourself with it. The King of Coins is the king of aligning yourself with it. This is justice in the big scheme of things. Sometimes, I just talked about this, sometimes justice can seem like justice to a person, or sometimes it can seem like injustice. Okay, so for the person who's getting justice, to the person who's not getting it, it seems like an injustice, right? And to the person who's putting injustice on them, or to the person who's receiving injustice, or to the person who's doing bad to another person, it's being received as injustice, but to the other person it's seen as justice. I know that probably went over y'all head because I did a terrible job of explaining it, but I'm pretty sure y'all get my drift. There are polarities to so many different things. All right, in order for you to get your things, or in order for you to get your justice, there's going to be someone that's unjust. Okay, when you get your unjust, there's somebody who feel like that they're justified. That is just the polarities of a lot of things. There's a need for you to get in the alignment, get yourself aligned. I don't know why I'm getting excited with this, because I was just watching a sermon and it was talking about getting yourself in placement. And for some of you guys, you think getting yourself in placement is doing like the most righteous of acts. The most righteous. I don't even understand why people, even religion people, they talk about the most righteous. You know how much they were killing in the Bible? You know how much they was going to people's wives and saying, I want that, and having sex with them? And like, what makes a religious person turn their nose down at regular people? We ain't doing half the shit they was doing in the Bible. Like, wrap your head around that real quick. And Jesus still came to eat with them. Still came to break bread with them. These was cold murderers, okay? Forget talking about, like this is cold murderers. Like, what gives you the right to even stick your nose up at somebody? What gives you the right to even think that you're so self-righteous? What makes you think that? Do you understand? Read the book. Read any book, okay? These people weren't no daggone saints. They was regular people with limited rules and authority. So, you know, when people don't have rules and authority, it's pure fucking chaos. We got so many rules now because of that. That's why we have a whole bunch of rules, whole bunch of laws, whole bunch of everything, okay? Anywho, I just had to get that off. Like, somebody, so this dark energy is really, really big. Like I told y'all, like right now, this is being converted. Somebody is being converted. This is a time of understanding. This is a time of seduction. This is the time of your hunter energy coming out. There may be some things that the regular you, the you that you identify with, would be like, that's wrong. I would never do that. But the you that you're becoming is like, shit, I will do it. Where it's at? For mine. For what I want. For my desires. Where is it? Where is it? Okay? Tell me more about the Prince of Swords. Tell me more about the Prince of Swords here. Okay. So this is this Prince of Swords here. Look at these, look at this Prince of Swords. Look at this person. This is what your ancestors know about your purpose. Your ancestors know that there is a person here that is just throwing, look at the person, whoever this person is, that's just throwing all these on your back. Something has been going on for a while. Your ancestors know that there is something that's been happening here. There's been a lot that's been going on with you. You got 10-10. There's been a lot that's been going on with you. Somebody has also been taking all of their daggers and trying to throw it on you. So everything that they're dealing with, they've been putting on you. How many people have been dealing with projection? Like people literally projecting identities on you, literally projecting type of ideas on you. And you wonder like, well, how did they get this type of idea of me? You think it's something about you that you got to change. No, this person is taking all their stressors out. There was somebody taking all their stresses out and dumping it on you. Dumping something on you. Look at that. 5 of Swords. Their loneliness issues. All right. 5 of Swords. Their confidence issues. And these things. And it looks like that a person kind of like gets their strength or feels this type of false sense of strength. Or somebody likes to keep you disappointed. This is what someone is doing. Someone likes to keep you disappointed. Look at that. With the 9 of Swords here. With the 9 of Swords here. Somebody likes to keep you disappointed. There could also be this energy of that. I'm kind of getting that you are really the Empress here, but you have no idea. And the goal of a person is to keep you not knowing that who you are. You are the Strength card. You are the Empress in the Strength card. The goal of a person is to make it so that you have no idea who you are. You have no idea about your real power. Tell me more about the 10 of Swords. All right, just dumping, like taking this and dumping it all on you. Cycle after cycle. Cycle after cycle. There's some type of chaos here. All right. You have the 7 of Pentacles. This person could have started. Yeah, this person is about to start something new. Someone is about to start. Like the cycle is starting again. So it's the restart of a cycle. I almost look like that there's something that's going to happen. This cycle is going to happen with a lie. A lie. A lie to get you to think. To get you to look at yourself in a different type of way. Somebody has been projecting everything that they feel about themselves. They have been projecting it on you. Everything that they have been carrying, they have been projecting on you. And there's something that's going to start. It starts with a lie. Something starts again. Something is kind of like, there's a cycle that keeps on repeating itself. You keep on nurturing. Even in this, there is an energy of you. You keep on watering this seed. So your ancestors know you keep on taking the bait. OMG, I hope you guys are here watching this reading because I feel like this is really, really big. You have the King of Cups, and I do feel like that this is this type of godlike energy here that's coming in here because the King of Cups just sit down. There is something that you have to work together with, like your invisible forces, which is spirit, God, whoever, like, you know, God, basically. Work together with God here in order to get out of some type of cycle. You turn the 7 of Pentacles into a 10 of Pentacles. So it looks like in this new cycle of starting this new cycle, what your ancestors know is right now in this cycle, like your ancestors are pissed, basically. They're pissed. They're pissed that you keep letting some type of cycle happen. They're pissed that you have not. There's something, maybe there was some type of guilt felt. The Queen of Wands never talked about the guilt that she felt from doing what she had to do. Maybe she had to hurt somebody that she actually did love. Maybe she had to kill somebody that she did love. I was watching Cleopatra and she did have to kill her little brother now. So maybe you have no idea what type of guilt that you may feel like, I wish I didn't, I wish I didn't, I wish I did not have to. Now, She had to, did she kill her sister? I think she kept her sister alive where she should have killed her. Look at me. That is, but I watched I got to finish watching the series, but from what I watched, she kind of caught her alive, kept her alive, and she was plotting on her to kind of take over, you know, all of that. And I was like, she should have killed her ass, because Cleopatra was good to them. She didn't come out the gate and saying, they just started, you know, with power. Oh, this is giving me somebody was good to them. You didn't start out of the gate of just like acting crazy. So somebody was given a position of power. I don't know where this is coming from. Somebody was given a position of power, and you did how you distributed your power. You were good. It was good. It was good energy, but somebody made you feel like you were doing something bad. So now you are not standing in the power that you were given from your ancestors, because somebody is projecting, or lots of people even, because you do feel guilty. There's some guilt. So lots of people are making you feel guilty for something. There's a need for you to work with God here. Definitely. Look at that 6 of Pentacles. Giving you a gift. Return on your investment. The fact that you would even go to God with something like this has been so psychically. God loves that. Like, if you know anything about God, God loves when we come to him in our need. Like, keep on talking to me. So it's just kind of like this energy of this receiving. You receive some type of gift. A person knows it. So I wonder what type of lies somebody is going to come up with. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. Okay, look at that. Over it. There is some cyclic. You keep thinking that things are going to be just how they were. Things are always going to be this way. This is how it's always going to be. I'm always going to get knocked down. I try to get up, I fall back down. I try to do this, it does not work. I try to go here, it doesn't work. I try to fall in love, that doesn't work. I try to do this. If that sound like you, this new cup is coming right on in. And even, look, even this 4 of Cups turns your 6 of Cups into the 10 of Cups. Ultimate fulfillment. If you were to just pivot, if you were to just step outside of your own identity, adopt the law of transcendence. You might want to do your own research on the law of transcendence. You will unlock the magic that you have within. All right, let's keep on going. Tell me more about the 7 of Arrows. I want to see what it is that you've done. So there was something that you did, but it completely changed your life for the better. Something was like a dream come true for you. Something completely changed your life for the better. There was something that you did, and it changed something. You could have taken something. Look, wish fulfillment. Like, trying to kind of like remind you on sometimes everybody is not going to agree with your choices. Sometimes it's those choices that other people may deem bad, or sometimes you may have to get in where you fit in, okay? Sometimes you may have to play chess with the person. We talked about that today. And it may not be good for everybody. It may be looked at as that's dark, or that's manipulation, or that's that. So what? To each his own. And you brought justice. Look at justice coming out. This was your justice. Just like something is happening again here that has the potential to happen again. This was you finding justice for yourself. So I bet this girl probably killed somebody. Okay, so somebody probably killed the king, because here go the queen standing by herself. It could have been the lovers if they did it. Somebody probably killed the king and took the throne. Okay, somebody probably killed the king, took the throne, had to do what the hell they had to do. Oh Lord, look at that same cup. It feels like that the person was in the 7 of Arrows, and they stayed with the short end of the stick for a long time. And the ancestors had to knock on their door too and say, listen, you must have forgot who you are. there's a need for you to strap your boots up, okay? You're a warrior. We forget, as being an empress, it's kind of hard being an empress, okay? Being an empress is like all soft and dandy in this. Look up empresses, please. Just look up empresses. They're warriors. They will get out there and fight. Empress will be at war with the soldiers on the battlefield. On the damn battlefield. Some of them will actually fight. It's all pretty and dandy until it's time to get down to it. There's something that was given to you. Okay, so I do also feel like, look at this girl. Something was given to this girl. Somebody could have taken it from this girl. This girl had to take it back. It's just that somebody manipulated you in a sense where it feels like you're robbing them. Have you ever had somebody take something from you where you forget that it's actually yours? And even trying to get it back, it's almost like you are robbing them of something that is yours. It's actually yours, but this person is such a great manipulator, or somebody is such a great manipulator, or someone twists the story or made you believe something so bad that now it feels like you're actually robbing or you're taking something from somebody instead of going back to get what is rightfully yours. It almost kind of think about the state that we're in now with like Israel and Palestine. And I don't want to go too much into it because I don't really know too much about it, okay? But I do know it's somebody who had ties to the land and they feel like that the land is theirs. I think that's what I heard. And it was, I was watching a podcast and watching Andrew Schultz talk about it. But it's kind of like when it almost seems like you taking the land or you taking something back that was rightfully yours. You almost seem like you're wrong for it. For taking it back. No shade to nothing that's happening here, but that is crazy coincidence that is happening right now. Like right now, I'm pretty sure it's a land thing. Usually things be off land, money. Usually all of that stuff be off land, culture, whatever, money type of issues. That's crazy how that's happening right now. Like completely. You have the Eight of Swords, okay? Oh, you got the Eight of Swords here. You felt like you were trapped. Somebody manipulated you so well that you made your own. This is a demon. Could be an inner demon. Something manipulated you so well that you made your own prison. This is in your past life. You made your own prison and you had to break out of that, and somebody had to go. Look at this person sleeping. I don't think they're sleeping. I think they're dead. Not saying that somebody has to, die. What I'm saying is, don't take that. Don't tell. Okay. Not saying that somebody got to die, but there is, like, it's given the energy of do what you got to do. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here. Boom. Look at that. Hierophant, the World card here. The Hierophant, the World card, the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Not only do you get recognition for what it is that you're doing, you're getting a lot of flowers. You move to a higher level and you move to a new level of success. All right? A way new level of success. Completely, really, really quick. Very, very quickly. With the Ace of... Look. With the Ace of Swords, with the Three of Cups, like it's a party, it's a celebration. Finally, you're able... This is your Ace of Swords. For some of you guys, this is your clarity. For some of you guys, you are not taking anything from anybody. This is, once you understand that something is rightfully yours, that you have a right to something was rightfully yours, you win already. And you do what you got to do to take whatever that is, whether that is your power, whether that is some type of material thing, whether that could be your man, okay? Something is rightfully yours or your girl, okay? Sorry, divine masculine. Something is definitely yours. There's a need for you to have clarity. You've blocked yourself out of some type of clarity here. Or somebody has, all right? Oh, look at that Five of Swords. The clarity is also that there's 3 people that need to go. I keep saying 3. There's 3 people that needs to go. And I did say all 3. I did a video that said all 3. There are 3 people that need to go. 3 people that need to leave. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. I mean, the Queen of Wands. Sorry. The Queen of Wands. 3 people needs to skedaddle. Look at that Queen. Look. Underneath it all, Queen of Swords, is you. Underneath it all, deep knowing. The Queen. You know your worth. Deep knowing you knew something was rightfully yours already. Something is deep, 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 deep down inside of you. Why do you think you have a craving for it? Why do you think you crave it? Why do you think you have a desire for something? Because you know that something deep down inside of you is completely yours. You got the Star here. You got the 6 of Wands. There is some type of wish fulfillment. There's also some type of success here. This is happening in your past reincarnation with your ancestor here. All right. This could be you sitting here with them. Maybe both of y'all teamed up and did something together. Because, you know, the 5 of Cups has got 2 cups. And then, you know, maybe both of y'all teamed up and did something together. But there's a need for you to turn that light on in the darkness right now. Turn that light on. Where you are. You got the 5 of Pentacles here. Being in a place of lack. I feel like somebody robbed somebody. I don't know why I'm thinking about set it off. Okay. Somebody robbed somebody or took something. Like, tell me more about the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands here. All right, let's see. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands. They want to make sense of your past. Keep moving forward. Go beyond. Get out of this 9 of Swords. Move beyond this. You have something. There is a lot of value beyond your fears. There's a need for you to face your fears. There's something that you're afraid of. You may need to leave something behind. I do feel like you'll be leaving something. You'll be abandoning something. There's a need for you to face your fears. Somebody has you stuck to something or stuck to a person. There could be a relationship that you're stuck in. A situation that you're stuck in. It's like also you're thinking that you're stuck here. You are actually putting a mental prison up around yourself because a person is actually projecting. What's really happened is they're really stuck. And the sense of freedom that they get a sense, somebody gets a sense of freedom from making you feel like you're stuck. There's a person that is really stuck somewhere, or a couple people that's really stuck somewhere. You have the opportunity to kind of like move beyond, get out of. You are the magician. You are the magician with the wand. What you say goes. You are the master manifester. Tell me more about the 3 of Arrows. It's you. You are the magician in the mirror. All right? You have the 6 of Wands coming. The more you move beyond, the moment that you move beyond some type of, you get out, you stop being afraid to continue to keep going. You got to look at your life and see where you're afraid to continue, where something is scaring the shit out of you, where something whooped your ass, number one, because the 9 of Wands whoops, like literally you're in the war. So there's something kicked your ass and you backed off of it. Decided to stay there, no more fighting, fetal position. It's almost like you're showing the enemy you won, like I surrender. Something kicked your ass, okay? Keep on going. Sounds crazy. You got more fight in you. You know when a person is getting their ass whooped, this kind of what it makes me feel like, but it's like spiritual warfare. It's not really like real violence, okay? Somebody really getting their ass whooped and they're literally getting beat up. I was watching Hot Tub Time Machine the other day, and they're getting beat up, and the people walk away, and then they get up and say, "That's all you hit," or "That's all you got." They still talking. Like, you got to do that again. I know. And then the fact that, oh my gosh, this is so enlightenment. Who knew Hot Tub Time Machine would actually be a message? He had to get his ass whooped again. And he did not want to. He was about to change the future and everything, but he was brave, and he sat there. He sat there and did it again. He said the exact same thing. Because at first one person beat him up, and then there was a whole gang of people that came on and beat him up. But I'm not sure what the moral of the story was, but I'm just saying for this kind of is like, yeah, okay, something beat the crap out of you. Okay, something took all of your energy. But there is a need for you to continue. And you're like, you are effing crazy. It kind of like, I was watching this video on TikTok. This lady was like, me calling God, letting him know to take me off of the strongest warrior list. Nope, you still on there. Still on there. Look at the Empress here. You still on there. Inner warrior has to come out. Warrior has to come out. This Empress looked like she can fight too. She looked like she can fight. You have the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is in this energy. You have this, there's a hidden secret or something like that. What's up under here? Yeah, okay, so there's a hit. Okay, so what you don't know is somebody is hurting too. Heartbreak. But look how poison. Look at your heart. Look at this person's heart bleeding black blood. Somebody else is hurt too, but the way that they choose to bleed is poison. So they're going to bleed on everybody this poison, this black blood here. What you don't know, that somebody is wicked. That's what you don't know. You have no idea that a person is wicked. You don't want to continue to keep on going. You don't want to continue to keep on fighting. You may feel like the villain here. You may feel like, okay, I've done enough. Let me stop. What you don't know, a person is completely wicked and somebody is wearing a mask. There's victory beyond all of this. There's victory. It's going to come out. The moment that you get your victory, it's going to come out. Oh, you thinking it's going to come out now to help you out. Y'all know that spirit don't work that way. Y'all know spirit got to make us work for it. Got to make us get there and be like, oh, now I know. No, not in the process. What fun is that? God be up there like, oh, what fun. I could give you a sign, but I want to see you. I want to see you work. See what you're made of. See what I made. See how strong my creation is. And then I'll let you know when everything goes. When you done won the war and everything. When you done won. Tell me more about the Three of Wands here. I didn't expect for this reading to be that long. I appreciate all of you guys that are still here. Thank you so much. If you are still here, I want you to put a sword that symbolize that you are a warrior. Don't symbolize people to not, don't get it twisted. You might have a dress on. You might be the Empress. I still got a knife in my bag, okay? Like, I need somebody to put the knife up, okay? Don't get something twisted, all right? You do have the Four of Swords. There's a need for you to rest your mind. You're holding yourself back, okay? You're holding yourself back in this because you don't want to lose. There's a fight that you're not fighting because you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose this. You feel like you're going to lose this fight. So you are not fighting the fight. You feel like, why should I eat? It's no sense in me fighting this fight because I'm going to lose. I'm going to be the laughing stock. Somebody has a whole lot of pride, okay? Whole lot of pride. Like, you can't be embarrassed. You can't be looked at as like you're not doing enough. You can't be the laughing stock. You just can't. Like, it would just like literally like kill you, but really just kill your ego. But you feel like you're actually going to die. But there's something that you're holding back. You're holding back because you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose something. You feel like you're going to lose. All right? You have the High Priestess here. But the High Priestess is here. Also, you feel like you almost know that you're going to lose something. You're going to lose. You feel like something is a lose-lose battle. Like you don't win in this battle, so why am I fighting here? But you do win in this battle. Justice comes right on in. You do win in this battle. Let's see. There's something that you're thinking like, why should I? There's no win. So why should I? Some of you guys, you took a habit of giving up things, and you need to stop. Okay? You need to stop. There's need for you to get back in the fight. Okay? Tell me more about the Justice card. The Justice card here. Justice is coming in, but look how justice gonna come in. Justice gonna come in that same way. That same old way. Look how justice gonna come in with the 7 of Swords. This is how justice is definitely going to come in. This is what your ancestors know that is going to happen. Justice is definitely going to come. It's going to come in the same type of way. Some of you guys, you are reliving the same type of thing. I just can't believe the cards came out like this. This was a beautiful reading. Something coming up for you. Justice. Are you willing to do some things that other people might not agree with? Are you willing to move in ways that other people may deem you as funny? Think about the worst things you could be called. Some of you guys, you're afraid of being called the worst things possible. There's certain things that you don't want to be called. Is that enough to stop your justice? Hands on. You got to do this. There's something that happens inside of you the moment that you take your power back. You put your power in your own hands. Okay? You go from sitting down with the knives, pretending, yeah, I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything. But your person knows that you're not. Your person knows that you are sitting there with knives all in your back, pretending to be happy, to real happiness, to the 10 of Cups. This is actually happening for you. From the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. Reliving this cycle over and over again, or finally getting into your happiness. Got to do some things that other people may not agree with. Ace of Cups. Abundance. Your cup runneth over. Your cup is going to run over. Full abundance. Getting that which you want. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. All right. Getting that which you want. The 8 of Wands. Look at that. Wishes coming true. Your dreams coming true very, very fast. Very fast. You got the Moon card here. And you got the Heartbreak card here. Look at that. Look at that. Game changes. Game changes here. Because you know, I feel like this is also Golden Link too. Golden Link energy. The way that a person is moving is also kind of turned. But the way that the person is moving in a situation, they're putting so much emphasis on you that you can actually use them in manifestation. They're putting so much energy on you. So much energy. They may be doing magic with you. You see this black person. This is this person. This is the black person with the heart. Bleeding. cart. And you don't know, because you could be looking at waiting for the moon to give you some type of sign, but the sign is here and here. Look at what the star is doing. Turn around, take the mask off so you can see this thing. Okay, you have balance here. Balance has come back around. So the scales have tilted. Now the universe comes in to create balance. The scales have tilted. You've been in injustice for a while. Now it has to create balance, and you have to be in abundance for a while. You just have to be in abundance. This has been a time. The scale has been tilted. For some of you guys, you were born with the scale tilted. You are here to balance the scales. That is why you're the scales. But the way that you think about balancing the scales, it's all in the way of justice, niceness, kindness. And there is an illusion and a polarity to that. The way that you're about to balance this scale is going to be in ways that other people may not agree with. Maybe in ways that you may have to take to the grave, okay? Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Hey, Sage. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. All right. There's something that you're about to learn, okay? So you're like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? Okay, so your spirit guides are definitely going to give you a piece of information, a piece of study. There may be some type of school, some type of new place or something like that. New information. This is the Page of Pentacles. It's like the person going to school, getting some new information, acquiring some new logic that puts you into position. All right. Okay, somebody's coming through with a phone call or a visit here. And you have this, look at that. The Queen of Wands coming out. Someone is definitely going to get a visit from the Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands coming out. An unexpected visit or unexpected phone call from somebody here. Someone may have like some type of skin type of condition or something like that. What's it called? Vitiligo. Somebody also may like sunflowers, lots of sunflowers, or have some type of allergy. They also may have cats. Okay, dress really, really nice. Somebody's going to be dressed to the nines. Like, you're going to like it. You're going to definitely look at them and be like, okay, I really like how they put that together. That's your girl. All right. Just look at that. Justice coming up again. And this is the universe tilting the scales. This is the universe. This is the cup that's coming to you. This is all of this invisible help. There's a need for you to tap in, because what this Queen of Wands is going to say to you is going to sound crazy unless you tap into your shadow self, unless you open up to the dark side of things. This will probably go over your head. And this is a big, big thing to go over your head. I don't think you want to miss this. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. If this reading resonated with you, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.